Pussy niggas.
Let's make a meal, baby.
Ain't no reason why niggas stay so fly, this motherfucker.
Corleone. We had beef in them summer months. Show these niggas where I'm coming from. Straight up out the slums, packing drums. I'm a monster when they come to guns. Bullets hotter than the sun. Take the rev out your lungs. Oh, no, mama, look what I become. Corleone's puppet master, higher than gun clappers. When I shoot, niggas never run. Leaving bodies ice cold, your head swole, you're done. Fronts may be ferocious, fiends and hypnosis. Bad hoe distractions, I never lose focus. Designed by the streets, I operate with a coldness. Keep friends around, but enjoy your enemies' closeness. Wrist game atrocious, neck covered in diamonds. Came with the toasters, what you thought we was vibing? Nah, nigga, we wildin', taking over with iron. Old niggas retiring, putting pussies in hiding. Fuck scratching and surviving, I'm thriving. After putting time in, guess I got to remind ya. Secluded in the islands, ain't hard to find. The hustle in plain sight, don't lose your life, I'm slinging right. You need a plug, niggas at the price. Either minimize, never split the pizza, not even a slice. Catching flights, rolling dice, rocking hella ice. Study the pimp's advice, I own the night, my car just shine bright. I'm out of sight, worth $1 billion bands. OG nigga cross the sand, suckers hating from the stands. Beautiful bitches in my caravan. From San Juan to Japan, I never ran. A well-respected, connected man, served off the Peter Pan. Constantly dodge a can, this is who I am. I probably never change, switch from the coupe to range. 400 out the game, that was before the fame.
Ain't no fucking reason why niggas still hard. Ain't no fucking reason why y'all niggas still fuck. Ain't no fucking reason why niggas buy ice. Ain't no fucking reason why niggas take flights. Ain't no fucking reason, ain't no fucking reason. Ain't no fucking reason, ain't no fucking reason. Ain't no fucking reason, ain't no fucking reason. Ain't no fucking reason, ain't no fucking reason.
And call it gone. We be moving zones, not discussing on the phone. Got a pocket full of stones, got the finest red bone. Made my name on my own, young king on the throne. I'm the real fucking clown. Know it sound, get you gone, make a nigga disappear. Chrome to your dome, killer, I ain't got the bed. Drop a piece of cold, nigga, put you in the air. Whole hood crying, nigga, I don't shed a tear. Oh, we here in fact, the way I spray the man. Separate your back and make your brain react. Get your shit cracked. I'm in the Maybachs. We don't let them hoes, bitch. And it's like Dennis. I found my stacks, no cap. I'm the realest in rap. Make your bitch relax while I'm hitting that. All facts, bad tracks is what set us apart. They shaking y'all cats the way we moving is small. Play your part, watch it hard. These niggas study my moves. I see your ego bruise. Niggas can't step in my shoes. We lay the law flat, follow a series of rules. Ready for combat. You see the mud on my suit. Live from the trenches, shit like Beirut. First thing shoot, the coupe got no roof. Mother's first child, I'm going back to my roots. I was born ready, my baby picture the pro.
I mean, flexing ain't shit to a nigga that got it. Like I mentioned, ain't shit if a nigga can cop it. I'm from a place where if you pull it, then you better just pop it. In the hood, once it's on, ain't no way you can stop it. I mean, flexing ain't shit to a nigga that got it. Like I mentioned, ain't shit if a nigga can cop it. I'm from a place where if you pull it, then you better just pop it. In the hood, once it's on, ain't no way you can stop it.
Yo, what's up? Ah, damn, I messed up.
What's up?
Hey man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. My neck is hurting, bro. I gotta go to the chiropractor, bro. You heard that intro, man. You heard that track, bro. Damn, bro, my neck. I was over here just
I was like,
going crazy listening to that, bro. You heard that transition, bro? Oh my god, bro. Hold on, bro.
Oh my god. Hey, I swear, man. It's that gym flow and that, man. Straight gym work with that.
Bro, you could just listen to that track all over. You're gonna feel like you just worked out. What's good, everyone? Welcome to the Pure Rap Podcast. Let me get that back. You know what I mean? Gotta redo it over. But yeah, you got me and Darneezy here, man. This is a super last minute episode. Caleb, I think he's at a Taylor. He's celebrating with the Swifties.
With the Swifties,
yeah, he's celebrating with the Swifties. Having a good time. You know what I mean, with Mahomes. In the skybox watching Taylor Swift do her thing, and Kelsey. backstage,
you know,
VIP, you know what I mean?
Super Bowl ready.
Yeah, he's chiefing with the Chiefs right now, man. Let's just say that. But
oh goodness, man.
nah, man. I was looking at that thing that you sent me with the TD like album releases.
Yeah.
One thing I'm kind of disappointed in is if they're having a compilation album, but like why did they have to do a compilation album this with when Kendrick like is already gone? You know what I mean?
Kendrick is not there. Yeah, I know. It's the big talk.
Yeah.
It's the
Like,
big
they should have
question.
been done that. You know what I mean?
Why they didn't do it? Maybe he wasn't with it or complications.
Nah, there's no complications, bro, because they have Black Hippie for like since they first came out. Like I know damn well they got hella music together.
I don't know. I mean? Things started to fall apart. People started to change up. He started to change up.
No, there's no change up. It's like, bro, at the end of the day, I think things end its course. You know what I mean? Once things end its course, it's like you're your own guy. Like he could clearly make his own. You don't really need a label behind when you make it to that stature. But but man, we're not here to talk about TD, man. We're here to talk about Did Wrong Records, man. We're here to talk about our special guest. You know what I mean? I really appreciate him for hopping on with us too. Super last minute. Like I said, we just hit him up yesterday, you know, to hop on. And his album just released yesterday as well. Rise of Corleone. Super fire album, like from top to bottom. I believe 8 tracks. Obviously, you heard the intro track. That's not the intro on the album, but what we played to start the podcast, No Reason /Flexing. And definitely we'll talk about that track too. But got anything to say before we bring our guest on?
Yeah, I mean, he did the project with no features, man. Rise of Corleone. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, no features, man.
No features.
People ain't doing that, you know, these days, man. You know what I mean?
they need a Drake feature.
They need some help, man.
need some help.
Yeah. Now let's bring him on. Unfortunately, you know, we put this episode together super last minute, so I don't have the, you know, we don't got the, you know, the intro videos and stuff like we normally do. But this is alumni, man, so we don't need no introduction, man. He already knows how it goes.
He already knows.
What's good, bro?
Yeah. You already know the fam in the building, man. The brothers is here, man. You know, the other brother, like you said, he rocking and rolling with the Swifties right now, man. You know what I mean? So, you know, we gonna get him back on here, man. We're gonna get him back on here, man. But I'm glad to be back out here with y'all brothers, man. And, you know, thank you again for letting me be on last minute and, you know, promoting this fucking project, man. You know, and in my eyes, I dropped the classic. I posted on Twitter. I said nobody's got a project this versatile with as many sounds and flows than I got right now this year.
Yeah.
And that's going for anybody. I don't care what a motherfucker say. I'm like, I done listened to some of these albums, and like you said, it's a bunch of features. The flows sound choppy. The beats may be fire, but you stumbling like you done drunk a whole bottle of tequila, my man. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't, you ain't like that. You ain't like that. So, you know, I'm here to promote, man. You know, I'm always here to talk my shit and have fun with y'all, man. So thanks again, brothers, for having me on.
No, most definitely. And speaking of like that, you know, that's the music video we're gonna play to close out the show. You know what I mean? So just have to do a quick segue real quick. but yeah, appreciate you. Like I said, bro, like last minute, like, you know, there's only a few people that you know you can hit up, you know what I mean, last minute. Even if you weren't able to, we obviously it's clearly understandable, you know what I mean? It's like, like there's only a few people that you could really hit up like last minute. It's like, hey, bro, like, you know, we gotta, especially the album just dropping too, you know what I mean? So definitely appreciate you. Like you said, we were talking before, you know, we all tired, you know what I mean? We don't stay consistent with it, keep the ball rolling, you know what I mean? But before we get into that, man, you know how these interviews go. Gotta start with even if it's last minute, we always come with the rapid fire questions, man. I don't care.
Couple little side questions.
Exactly, man. You know so let's get into that first.
Great.
All right. First, I'll say that for later. That's not a rapid fire question. I'll say that for after. All right. What is one thing you regret spending money on?
A hoe.
Good answer.
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure. Could have spent my money somewhere else.
I can relate.
You know.
Yeah.
You know, I could have invested in a lot more. You know what I mean? And
100%.
don't get it fucked up. A hoe can be a man or a woman. You know what I mean? When you start talking about investing time, putting shit into shit, yeah, definitely a hoe. For sure.
Yeah. Someone that was trying to mooch off you a little bit too.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
man.
Mooch off the moolah real quick.
Yeah, man, you better get the fuck up out my face with that bullshit.
Yeah. Man. I feel
for real.
I can relate, man.
So definitely a hoe.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, man, that's for anybody of you guys watching on Valentine's. You know what I mean? Valentine's Day is this month. You know what I mean?
And a lot of niggas gonna be spending money. They're gonna be spending money on hoes.
Yeah.
You know? I mean it is what it is.
Hold on to your money, man.
Please do, bro.
Like,
don't do that to yourself.
Don't, man. Don't do it to yourself, man. Just wait until you're cuffed up and you find the one, man. Then you can start.
Yeah, you do that.
Do all that.
You do that. You cool.
Yeah,
you
don't go out here searching
on like
it's the 13. You searching everywhere like I gotta
trying to find that secret they admire right now.
You're gonna be at the club trying to spend your money on something like, come on, man.
Man, listen, man. You better invest in yourself, player, and get your life right.
Facts, man. Facts. What is your go-to lazy dinner? You know, you don't feel like cooking. Like, damn, I just need to, you know what I mean? Either you don't feel like cooking, you going out, what's that go-to?
Oh, over here, I'm not sure if y'all got them over y'all way, but over here is a hoagie.
Like I know what it is, but
I heard of that.
But yeah, hoagies like, all right, so being from Philly, hoagies and cheesesteaks came here. You know what I mean? It came from here first. Like I tell motherfuckers all the time. So a hoagie is basically like a long piece of bread with all kinds of meatballs on there that you can go on here and like put on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you can put anything you want on that joint. Yeah, I had to say it because I know niggas is like, man, wow, with this shit. So, you know, like, you know, I know this could, you know, get taken out of proportions with these idiots. Yeah, I don't got time for this shit. Yeah. But it's got, you can put like whatever you want on there, like turkey ham, turkey breast, like any kind of lunch meat. You know what I mean? And then you put like lettuce on it, you put tomatoes on it, you know, hot peppers, sweet peppers, stuff like that. Put some mayo on there, whatever cheese you prefer, and you good to go. That shit may not like even take you.
So it's like a sandwich, basically.
Yeah, it's a sandwich. Yeah.
It is a sandwich.
100%. Like a longer John, because it's made on a certain kind of roll.
Oh, so yes, it's specific. Okay.
Yeah, it's a certain kind of roll. Yeah.
So that's what makes it the hoagie. Is
nah,
the
roll. You hear it, D. He like, this nigga just could have said a sandwich.
So you
he like, you could have just said that.
It's just a Jersey Mike sandwich.
It's way better than Jersey Mike's, man.
Sandwich.
It's way better than Jersey Mike's. It's way better than Subway. Yeah, I mean, if you get like a real hoagie, and you put like oil and all that on there, bro.
Oil, vinegar, all that, salt and pepper.
Don't put the vinegar on there. The vinegar going to make it taste mad crazy. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I rock with them cheesesteaks though.
You gonna have a soggy hoagie.
Yeah, that shit gonna be crazy, bro. Yeah, and the cheesesteaks, cheesesteaks are as fire. But like, if you talk about something go to that don't require effort, hoagies for sure, sure.
Oh,
or as D said, the California sandwich.
Man, that Subway, that's the Subway.
Subway, Jersey, and all these little subs ones.
Right.
So it's like,
so yeah, I guess that's a good one. We're talking about Valentine's Day. You know, it's coming up. What is your ideal date?
My ideal date. Look, he's dying. He's about to say something wild. Nah, I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be fair for real. I'm gonna be fair. Relationship date, you need to take your woman out. You know what I mean? Treat her to a nice dinner. You know what I mean? Buy her some flowers, you know, buy her, you know, some kind of, toy or whatever the case may be. And then at the end of the night, game time.
Candles is lit.
Man, the candles is lit, and I'm lit, baby. Shit, I'm lit.
The red wine popping out.
Listen, the wine out, the weed out. Fact. You already know it's game time now. You know what I mean? It's about to be a lot of hooting and hollering in this motherfucker now. For real. That's how the Valentine should start and the Valentine Day should end.
Yeah, you know let me go warn your neighbors real quick. Like, hey
man, and listen, go grab a telly. Go grab a nice little telly, John.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? And get the romance going. Hey man, they may be over there hollering too. Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a whole hotel just jumping up and down in there. Hey, y'all already knew it was Valentine's Day.
And you probably gonna have that freaky neighbor. He gonna have the little what's the doctor thing with the he gonna be in.
Oh yeah, see he wild. He mad wild with a stethoscope.
He gonna be drilling a hole inside the wall. You're gonna have one of them neighbors, man. You better watch out. You don't know who's in the next door. You don't know.
Listen, you don't. But see, I'm gonna be focused on Valentine's. He need to go find himself a goddamn Valentine. Goddamn it.
Man. Yeah, look, man's
take her to go get a hoagie bread.
Take it again.
Everything. And the red wine and everything. The weed.
Get a little something, man. Get your life right.
Yeah, for real, man. I gotta start from scratch, man. Whoever that guy next door, he better be taking notes. If anything, if you are gonna be doing all that, you better be taking notes, bro.
Out of pocket.
You're gonna be doing anything. Take some notes, man. I'm gonna show you how it's done. I'm gonna show you how it's done, man.
I'm crying, dog.
If you could transform into one animal, which one would you choose?
Man, that's a really good question because I could go with like so many. Because I'm a big animal person. Like I like watching National Geographic and shit like that. So
yeah, fine.
Like I'm definitely a big animal person. Probably either like a wolf or a grizzly bear. I've always liked wolves. Wolves have been like big for me. Since I was young, I used to just like watch wolf documentaries and see how they acted and how they interacted within their ranks and all of that. So definitely like a wolf. Grizzly bear because they're just like fierce. Like if you ever seen them motherfuckers like up close, like this motherfuckers like 8 feet, 9 feet, 3,000 pounds and can run and jump and kill shit. Like I fuck with grizzlies heavy. So yeah, definitely one of those, man. Definitely one of those for sure. Like something that's gonna get to it. I like gorillas and lions too. You know what I mean? I'm a big gorilla and lion fan, but like if I had to like just pick solely one, probably be a grizzly bear.
The grizzly? That's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the grizzly.
What are you picking, Darnell? A flamingo?
He said, what am I picking? Picking a lion.
You're gonna be a flamingo?
Flamingo? Oh,
you're gonna be standing on one leg, just chilling, just
looking around.
Fucking flamingos, man. I was watching something on them the other night too. Like it's crazy because it was like this one documentary of them being in like Chile, and they were showing them like living in like the water and how the water is so fucking hot, and they're like the only birds that can survive it. Like the water's literally boiling, like it's like damn near lava and shit, like right by where they at.
It's steaming.
Yeah, and they just chilling down there, like down there, you know, like the shit mad regular. So it's funny you said a flamingo because I just was looking at some shit like that. That's funny as hell.
They could just be chilling in a jacuzzi, like
like it really ain't nothing to them. Like it was crazy to me, bro. Like I was like, damn, like. Yeah, they really like have enough I guess adaptability where they can just kind of go anywhere as long as it's like a water source. So it was real dope watching it.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope, man. The more you know, that's one of those type of fun fact. Like
yeah, damn right, damn right.
Yeah, that's one of those ones that the people, if you're gonna be watching the comments, man, if you could transform into one animal, what are you choosing? That's a good one for the comments. Last question: what story do you tell most often?
Story.
Could be, friends, family. Like, what's the story that you catch yourself telling?
I
A lot.
always tell family stories. I can't really think of like a specific one, but I'll always tell like different family stories. It could be somewhere me and my brothers was growing up,
Yeah,
was wilding, or, I was a young bull fighting somewhere, you know what I mean, doing some wild shit. Like it
yeah,
could really be like, yeah, it could really be anything, but it's damn sure like family stories for real. I could be telling a story about my grandma, rest in peace, both of them. I could be telling a story about growing up with them and like how shit was with them, but it's definitely family oriented always.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Or it could be something that happened in the street that day. You know what I mean? Like I never forget.
yeah.
I was I was coming out of this liquor store one time, and this fucking bum, this bum was like standing like maybe 25, 30 feet away from me with this other bum getting dome and like making the weirdest noise you ever heard, bro. Like no homo, this shit was mad weird. Like this thing was like I'm like, oh shit.
Hey, man, it's
Like
going
what
in.
the fuck?
He was going in.
Yo, she was going crazy. I'm like, yo, that shit mad crazy. Like, so like I can tell like wild stories that I've seen or heard or whatever, but it
Oh, man.
definitely could be like family oriented or something that I just seen in my hood, man. Like
Nah, that's
for real.
wild.
Yeah, it's like, I'm like, oh shit.
Nah,
That
Like,
shit
man.
hey,
sounded
sick, bro.
crazy.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Yeah, put boozy on that one, man.
Man, that man, come on, man. Stay
Hey,
on
For
Darnell,
man. Tell me he
Darnell.
wasn't enjoying it.
This how the bum was, man. He was getting to that. He was getting to that action.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm tight.
Nah, that's
I'm
wild,
tight,
man.
bro.
No, man. I mean, I'm not even mad at him. I was like, he ain't got no place to go. You know what I
He
mean?
got
He
no place to
definitely, he definitely ain't had no place to go. That's
Just
for damn sure. He was outside
He
for real.
outside,
ain't no
outside
place.
in
We
public.
where he gonna take her? You know what I mean? It's like, shoot, might as well just do it
Yeah,
out here.
he
This is my
took
house
he took
anyway.
her he took her to the block.
Yeah,
That shit, that shit was crazy.
yo,
For real.
man, the noises is the
That's how the
funniest part about
Philly.
that,
That's
though.
how
Like,
Philly do it out there. That's
Yo,
crazy.
Philly wild,
Philly
cause
be
yeah,
wild.
the noises was wild. I'm like, oh shit. Oh yeah,
oh
getting
man,
taken to heaven one to them.
nah, for real. Yeah, that's
Philly be
hilarious.
wild, man. The streets, man.
Yeah,
Uh,
streets is wild, bro.
you're gonna see him out Valentine's Day going crazy.
That man, not the way these cops rolling. That boy start doing that shit. He gonna be spending himself in a holding cell till Friday.
He's
He
gonna be
gonna
in
be
the cell
holding it.
for a little bit.
Yeah, he gonna
Facts,
be
facts.
sitting for a second, eating bad cheese sandwiches and iced teas. Shit, not gonna be
It's
cool for
hilarious.
cuz.
No, not at all, man. Well, shoot, that's it for rapid fire. The one I was gonna say after was, man, unfortunately, I was gonna talk about Super Bowl predictions, but it's unfortunate, your Cowboys didn't make it. You know what I mean?
Ain't do shit.
Yeah,
Ain't do shit. Shit the fucking bed.
man.
Man, that was
Crazy.
embarrassing.
Well, I mean, it was a
Trash.
crazy. It was a crazy last week. I mean, yeah. I mean,
I got the
people.
Chiefs.
I
You,
thought the
you
Ravens.
can't bet against Mahomes, bro.
Yeah, it's hard to.
Like,
Yeah, it's hard. It's like I think but you want something different. So then, like, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
you gotta kudos to the dude. I mean, kudos to Mahomes. I mean,
And plus Taylor Swift with this whole thing, bro. You know damn well, like my brother was
saying. That's what they want. That's what the headlines want for sure.
Yeah, my brother was saying it's gonna be that, right? And then once the confetti's going down, Kelsey's gonna propose to Taylor Swift. Like they're doing this to build up this like big.
Yo, you know what? That would be crazy if he was right, bro. I mean, nothing surprises me now. So I would be like, whoa, that's crazy. I just was on the show kicking it with the homies, and his brother really said that shit, and I'm watching this shit like live. Bro. That definitely would be wild. But I mean, you know, the media always wants to run with something that's going to consistently get clicks, man. Exactly. I mean, all of this shit, as y'all well know, is about click and it's clickbait oriented. That's all it's about. You know what I'm saying? So as long as they can run with a headline that's going to consistently bring them clicks in, hey, man, we're going to keep talking about Taylor Swift standing, you know, by the locker room. We're going to talk about Taylor Swift, you know, eating a slice of pizza at the game, hollering like regular shit that. Yeah, like regular shit that we wouldn't even like talk about if anybody else was doing it because she's such a big celebrity. We're gonna keep riding them headlines. So but I got the Chiefs though, man. And plus I hate fucking San Fran. Like I hate them with a passion. And it comes from the rivalry against the Cowboys, you know what I mean, from like the 80s on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't fuck with them. I don't fuck with the Packers or them. So when they was actually playing, I had no dog in that fight at all. Yeah. To be totally honest, I was totally biased. I didn't care. We was home. Fuck y'all, whatever. But San Fran has a good team. I can't be biased football-wise. They have an excellent team. They're well built. I just think that the brand of football that they've been playing going into the Super Bowl, I don't know if you can play that poorly against somebody like Mahomes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Pretty lucky.
Yeah, like you talk about Detroit basically gave them the game. You know what I mean? Green Bay also gave them the game. You know what I mean? And kudos to them for being there because they had to win the game to get there.
Yeah.
So you can't talk shit and be like, oh, nah, they had to win the game regardless of how it started. It's how you finish. So, you know, kudos to them. But when you're playing a really good team and you're playing a generational quarterback that plays as well as Mahomes does, and they're finally starting to catch their rhythm offensively, and Pacheco can run the ball. You know what I mean? He runs like a fucking madman. And you've seen how they played the run the last 2 weeks. The Lions ran all over them in the run game, and so did Green Bay. You know what I'm saying? And it was a trend to that, especially during the season when the Ravens came and played them. They ran the ball on them crazy. So with Pacheco and Mahomes over there, and then Kelsey, you know what I mean? And they're Super Bowl ready. I don't think that Brock Purdy's going to be able to keep matching Mahomes like that.
Yeah.
100%. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you don't know, man. Hey, I thought Detroit, man. I thought they was gonna pull it off, but
they should have, man.
I just want Lamar to win. I just want Lamar Jackson to win the ring, bro.
Lamar gotta learn how to throw a damn ball, man.
Yeah,
it's time to have that goddamn discussion. Stop playing like a motherfucking running back and throw the goddamn football.
But then also though, like I feel like you also can't, don't if it's not fixed. I mean, if it's not broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? Like why change up the game plan? This late. You know what I mean? What got you here? You know what I mean?
Nah, I mean you definitely have to.
Ravens and Chiefs.
Oh, you talking about
that? Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
like they didn't have a lot of attempts. You know what I mean? As far as rushing, it's like, why would you not try? Like, go for that.
They just didn't capitalize.
You know what I mean? That late into the, you know what I mean? This is to get to the Super Bowl.
Fumble. They got a fumble. Some people didn't catch.
And mind you, I didn't watch that much football at all this season. This is like the first season where I really didn't watch a lot of football. So like it was mainly like playoffs or something. I was like, I'll watch a little bit here and there, but I don't know. My love for football is, and it might just be when your team is like not there no more. You're just like, I ain't even worried about it no more. 2018 ruined everything for me, so that's my love for football. Slowly starting.
Is you Chargers, right?
I'm a Saints fan, so
yeah. I mean, I like the Chargers. They was cool.
Nah, the Saints. I feel like the thing is with the Saints it's just time to build the identity of a ground and pound kind of team. I feel like y'all got the offensive line. I feel like y'all have Chris Olave. I love how he plays. Like, y'all got a solid team, and y'all always are good defensively. Like, y'all always have, like, good defenses. I know that from playing y'all motherfuckers. I used to hate going to play in New Orleans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I knew, like, I'm like, yo, their defense is crazy. Like, it's going to be a tough game. But you got to be able to have a quarterback in there. And I felt like y'all had that with Jameis, where it's like,
that's what I said.
Yeah, you can keep him for the cheap, and you can literally
just build around
use play action, build around him,
Yeah.
and rely on the defense. Get a ground and pound running back like y'all had with Ingram and Kamara. Let Kamara do what he do. You know what I mean? Get a ground and pound running back that's good between the tackles, live off play action, and let your defense handle shit. As far as the Chargers, y'all got Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert slings that bitch. Like, he's not no bum. The problem is, again, not having a running game. And if you see all the teams that kept on keeping on in the playoffs, all the motherfuckers had solid running games. The teams that lost, either, like you said, abandoned the run, like the Ravens did, or they couldn't run the ball really good to begin with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You look at the Dolphins. The Dolphins couldn't run the fucking football. Towards the end of the year, they could not run the fucking football. At the beginning of the year, they was running it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But like, too, for a team like that, you know?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you look at them, they didn't last. The Bills, they didn't last because they didn't build through the running game. They had games where they ran the ball well, but they didn't run the ball well efficiently. It wasn't a consistent thing. So with the Chargers, it's the same thing. Keenan Allen, you know what I mean? I like the kid Quentin Johnston. I like him at wide receiver. I feel like he's got to be schemed up properly. Let him just play football. Don't make him think. Make him run 9 routes and slants for now. It works for fucking A.J. Brown. That nigga only runs 2 routes. But nobody can really stop him on them 2 routes.
Yeah.
So use what you can use. You know what I mean? Defensive wise, I like of course Bosa. You got Mac. Derwin James is there. Asante Samuels Jr. is a stud. I love him back there. I feel like linebacker play could be a little bit better. I think that's the problem really with the Chargers is linebacker play. For y'all with the Saints, y'all always got good linebackers. You know what I mean? Y'all always like find a good crew of linebackers consistently. And
I think
the slot.
I was gonna say I think Chargers just signed Jim Harbaugh too as their coach.
Yeah, Jim Harbaugh, the coach.
Listen, Jim gonna be tough, man.
That's a good.
He's gonna be tough.
That's great for the Chargers. Like, you know, what I mean?
It's a hell of a hire because he's going to establish a culture. If you playing soft, you want to get the fuck out of his locker room.
Yeah,
that's how he coaches.
Facts.
Like, that's just how he coaches, man. So that was a brilliant pickup for them, you know. Right. And he's going to build the team around the running game, which is going to be crazy because Justin Herbert could throw the ball from where y'all at to where I'm at. You know what I mean? Like, he's got that kind of deep ball accuracy. So if you pair him with a hard ball who's going to bring in offensive line, he's going to make sure that the running game is efficient. He's going to make sure he got a stud back there. If Justin Herbert starts throwing the ball on 3rd and 2 and it's empty sets back there where it's one-on-one with wide receivers, Herbert may have a career year. I wouldn't be shocked.
No, I wouldn't be surprised by that either, honestly. Like,
hoping to it.
Right. Yeah, I know. He said shit. He trying to get you stuff. He's like, I'm trying to buy me a jersey, bro. He said, I need to get that jersey, man. Nah, man. But let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. You know what I mean? Rise of Corleone out now. For everyone watching.
Oh no.
It's definitely gonna be in the link. The link is definitely gonna be in the description for Apple Music, Spotify, etc., etc. You know what I mean? So you definitely won't have to go far at all. Just click right there. You already heard the song in the beginning that we played. And you know what I mean? We're gonna be playing like that music video as well to close it out. So you'll hear 2 tracks already from the album just off this episode alone. But then go listen to the rest of it. You know what I mean? Go listen to the rest of it. They'll definitely like what you hear. You know, it's hard to explain. You know what I mean? Like you gotta go listen to it. It's definitely, you know what I mean, just real hip hop. You know, that grittiness, but also with the twist. You know what I mean? With a different sound to it, especially with the production. Like I said, man, shout out to your brother Azam, man, because like that's one thing I want to say. I was talking to Darnell. It's like, but the production, like, man, he did,
bro.
he did
I
his
was
thing,
telling
man.
y'all, I was telling y'all that. Remember, we were sitting here talking. I was like, bro,
last episode.
I was like, bro, this shit's different from a production standpoint. Like he did his fucking thing on this shit. Like all of the beats are intricate and they bang and they knock. It's unique, not no sleep. Yeah, like bro, it's not no sleeper shit. Like, you know, a lot of these niggas' albums, all you had to really do is roll some weed up and play it and get a good night's rest. Because they're boring.
Yeah.
Like it's no electricity to the production, and that was something that he was working on tirelessly. So I'm very proud of my brother, not only because he's my brother, but just seeing how people are responding to his work. You know what I mean? His dedication and his discipline to his craft. It's an amazing thing, man. So yeah, man. I'm sorry you couldn't get on here tonight. We got to get him on there too. Yeah, we got to get him up on here too for sure.
And
but,
you know this ain't gonna be the last time. Like, come on.
Nah, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. But yeah, he did his fucking thing on the production, bro. And like you said, the album is a unique one. You're not going to hear anything like that out right now.
Yeah.
Like I guarantee that. Like I'm talking about from the production. Yeah. Like it's not an album out like that. It ain't.
I mean, not with you guys just like charisma and the beats flowing well and you know, in the tradition standpoints and all that. Yeah, no, you guys got a unique sound and it's definitely different from a lot of people that drop music out.
And that's what you want. That's what you want too. It's like like you were saying before, it's like, you know, you guys are authentic to where you're from, into hip hop, but you separated yourself with a different sound. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, you could have, you know, specific beats, having bars, you can have all that, but what's, like you said, what's that thing that sets you apart? You listen to your album, it don't sound like anything else. You know what I mean? Because of that twist, you know what I mean, that's added to it. You know what I mean? And also shout out to him too for being on the hooks, right? I believe he's
smoking the hooks.
Yeah,
smoking the hooks, bro. Again
on the records, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Round of applause for sure for your brother, man, because he definitely did his thing, man. So salute to that for sure. And like I said, we paid attention to that obviously from the other episode when you're talking about it, but hearing it out, you know, the album out from front to back, that's when it's really like, especially what was that one? Because for me, like I said, my favorite track is No Reason / Flexing. Like that's my favorite one. Just because of one I really enjoyed, you know what I mean, your verse on No Reason too. And then when it hits that transition, when that beat switches, because I remember because for me, like, you know, people on the podcast, you know, we talk about where we work. Like I work at a grocery store, so I'll be in the cooler, like the section I'm working on, I'm in the cooler, just, you know, put on the milk out and stuff, you know, and do whatever. And that's like my little free time to just bump an album or something, you know what I mean? So I was bumping this project like front to back all day, and I swear when I hit that transition, bro, I was like, at first, like you said, I wasn't expecting it. Nothing to me. One of my favorite part about artists when they have that one song where it's just that transition, you know what I mean, where that beat switches. Like I think Freddie Gibbs got a couple on his one of his albums with Alchemist. I want to say I think with Madlib, like, you know, whole tracks going, all of a sudden that beat switches, and it's just like, bro, you get a whole nother, it's a 2-on-1, you know what I mean? You get a 2-on-1. And then when you start you know, getting hype, you know what I mean, that flexing, it's like that bounce, you know what I mean? It's like all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm in this is a whole nother energy right now. Like, you gave us a good 2-on-1 right there. So that's definitely my favorite track. And then this is not one of my, like, as far as like my like top one, Interstate 95 for sure.
That,
you know, you just, that's what you want, like from artists just straight out the gate, you know, just go crazy. You know what I mean? And the beat, the production to All White Everything, I was different, bro.
Yeah.
That was different.
Yeah. Nah, bro. Like when I tell you from top to bottom, the album is a phenomenal piece of work. And I'm not just saying that because we put it together. It's like,
No, it is.
again, those things that you're mentioning is why it's going to stand out. And like what D said is unique. It's a
Yeah.
unique sound. You're not going to hear that anywhere else. You're not. Where you're going to have those beat transitions, you're going to have top tier lyricism, flow, charisma, swagger. You know what I mean? It's hip hop that you can bounce to. It's not that
Exactly.
shit that's gonna make you go to sleep. It's an electric kind of sound and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then the thing that stands out is we got hooks, we got choruses, we got different ideas, and we're going different places in production and post production. That's like, yo, put a sound here, or let's do an ad lib this way, or whatever. Like, we're mastering the studio experience, and therefore we're starting to master our results because we're really going into this shit like a fucking scientist. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we going in there like, okay, the beat is done, it's constructed all kinds of ways. It's got a bump to it, it's electric. Okay, that's cool. I have to match that intensity.
Yeah.
From a lyricist perspective, from a rapping perspective, and then add my swagger, add my charisma to the record. Okay, boom, that part's done. How we going to get the hook done? How we going to have backgrounds in the hook where the hook doesn't sound bare? You know what I'm saying? Like, all of these different things we're thinking of when we're putting together this project and future projects. So it's always going to be a certain level of preciseness and being sharp, and that clarity, you're going to hear it. You be like, yo, they on every track, they smoking this shit. Right. It could be different vibes, but all of them, it gives you that kind of energy. And that's what we was going for. You know what I mean? And the more and more this project grows legs, I guarantee you the project's going to blow. At the end of the year, it's going to be on that top album list. Like, I guarantee that. Yeah. Because you're talking about wrapping all of those different things together in one project, and nobody's doing that, man. And it's not even a shit on nobody. It's just like, be honest. We all listen to hip hop. Nobody's got a project out like this right now. Yeah. With the versatility, with the flows, and with the production. They don't have that. You know, they may have a dope project where they're rapping well. Can't deny that. But if you talk about the whole scope, they ain't got no shit like that, man. Not at all.
Nah, it's definitely good to manifest that too. Like at the end of the year, it's like, you know what I mean? Like that's and like you said, it's how kind of relate to I don't know if you knew a producer named Space Ghost Perp. Have you ever heard of him before? He's from Florida. Not now, but this is like kind of like maybe like 2000, like I don't know, 2012-ish, like around that like era. Like he kind of was making beats for A$AP Rocky when he first started. Like when with that whole different sound was like all came from Space Ghost Perp. That's right. And he had this group called Raider Clan and stuff. And when they came with the album, it was just this whole, you know, they came from Florida and stuff, and it was just a whole nother like thing that you like from what people are making. You all of a sudden hear him and you're like, damn, what the hell is this? You know what I mean? Like it's something different and it's still, you know, rapping and still, you know, you hear, you know, where they're from as well. But at the same time, it was something different, and it was that production that sparked that, right? So same thing hearing you guys, you know, you think of Philly, you know, you know from Philly, you're going to get bars, you know what I mean? And you know it's definitely up there as far as like, you know, we think when you think of hip hop, you think of, you know, New York, and Philly is right there, right under, you know what I mean, to think of when it comes to like as far as like lyricists and spitters, but that's the one thing that sometimes is missing. What separates, a million people gonna be, you know, got bars, you know what I mean? But it's like that one thing that separated it when you listen to this project is that, you know what I mean, is you two coming together and creating a different type of sound, you know what I mean, creating something different. and still repping the city in a way where it's like, okay, we get everything Philly, but now we know, okay, this is King Shampz though. This is Philly, but this is a little different though, you know what I mean, than what you get. So I definitely want to say kudos to you two for a project like this to put out, because it's definitely fire and it's definitely gonna be on repeat. You know what I mean, I already got the album downloaded, so I could listen to it even without, you know, even if the Wi-Fi by the cutoff, you know.
Word.
I got it downloaded.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So for me, it's good. The one question I had too is, you know, back in I think October when we had you on, you know, it was gonna drop on Halloween, and then I believe you were gonna push it back to November, and then now end of January. What was the decision to drop it pretty much in January when
start of the year, top of the year, top of the top?
Yeah, for sure, D, and that's a brilliant question. To be totally honest, bro, it was just trying to go in ahead and get things together from a distribution standpoint. This project was distributed through Equity. Go do your homework on that and tell me, you know, what you see. It's a very prominent company, you know what I mean? So us getting distributed from them was a blessing. And we had to make that situation work behind the scenes first. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things weren't together from the distributing standpoint and the promotion standpoint. You know, being independent, you kind of got to have all of your rollout done and then have a rollout after the project's done. And even while the project's done, you still got to get a rollout after that just to keep, you know, the project having some legs. So we felt in October that we weren't ready. Just to be frank and honest, you know what I mean? I'm not going to beat around the bush. The distribution wasn't ready at all. That wasn't taken care of yet. And then we were trying to go in ahead and make sure that we had everything rolling from the promotion perspective, where it's like, okay, we got our videos together. Do we have our rollout that we need? You know what I mean? Do we have the ability to get this product to the people in a certain way where they can just access it, opposed to, oh, it's on this site, but it's not over here, you know, or, you know, we got this one song out and the one video's out, but we need another video. You know what I mean? Like, it was so many different things that had to be done. We weren't ready. We weren't prepared at that moment. So we pushed it from October to November, still didn't feel like we was ready. And then once it got to November, it's like, well, damn, the year about to be over. You know what I mean? Let's just kind of look at this, put pride to the side, and be able to say, you know what? Let's put this game plan together, and at the top of the year, go crush it for the rest of the year. You know what I'm saying? I think that was just a better way to do it, because we was running out of time. You know, if things aren't taken care of, it's like this. It's like, you know, and nothing's worse than, you know, running late for work, right? And you could be close to 20 minutes late or something crazy, where it's like, yo, like, I'm not ready. I'm not prepared. You know what I mean? What if you can honestly say, okay, you know what? I got some sick days. Let me take one of these sick days today because I'm going to be late, whatever the case may be. Take that sick day, get myself together, and make sure that I'm prepared for the next day to be as efficient and proficient as I need to be for me to finish my tasks. That's how we approached it. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly how we approach it, where it's like, yo, let me just get this shit together first, handle all of this business, because like I said, being an independent is going to be a lot harder doing all of this shit on your own. You know, we rapping and we promoting and we producing, and we're doing all of the work, getting the cover art together, making sure that we do the interviews that we need, booking the interviews, doing all of these different things. So when you're doing all of those different things, something may slide to the wayside. You know what I mean? We're all human. You know, we all make mistakes. We all get tired. We all have all kinds of things. Life happens. You know, all kinds of shit starts going on. So it's like, you know what? Let's just regroup, make sure that we're prepared for this time, and execute to get to this time. So we felt like the top of the year was perfect. And I think it's doing pretty well for it just dropping the other day, just seeing people's response to it. So I think that us pushing it back was the smartest thing. Initially, I wanted it out like everybody else did. You know what I mean? People was hitting me up like, yo, with a project, where is that and the third? So that's why we wanted to at least drop the single on Halloween. You know, give the people something where it's like, you know what, we can go on ahead and drop the single on Halloween and get everything else taken care of. So once we got that shit taken care of, man, it's been off to the races.
Man, now for real, like, man, you had us over here and masked up and everything, bro. Like,
yeah, on that Jason, I mean, yeah, that record, like, it just fit well for the Halloween type of song, like just fiery with the beat. I saw you put that video of like Jason on
yes,
like
Michael.
Instagram.
Michael Myers.
Michael Myers,
yeah.
Yeah, the Michael Myers joint. Yeah, that was crazy because it fit so well with the video. That's what I thought. That'd be crazy if that's how like the original music video was gonna be like, but it was you guys floating in the streets, you know, in West Philly, you know, doing your thing.
Yeah. Nah, if I would have had like the crazy budget, I definitely would have did some wild shit like that for sure. Like for sure, like throw all kinds of different elements out there and just have it rolling, you know. But for our next visuals, you know, as this project progresses and we get the dough that we owe, you know what I'm saying, from a lot of these different motherfuckers that's been tapping in with us, hey man, it's gonna be bigger and better things, and then we can, you know, be as creative as we want. And hey, bring y'all motherfuckers in to throw some ideas in, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what this shit is all about. Yeah, this is what this shit is all about, man. So yeah, for sure.
Nah, I know, I guess since we're on that subject, I know Darnell had a question too about like if you got more visuals coming up from this project. Because you already got 2 with West Philly, 187, and then like that. Any more on the way too?
I mean, any other visuals, but I mean,
yeah. We definitely gonna be shooting a lot more visuals. We'll probably shoot another one, for sure, off of this project. But you know, the plan for the year is to drop projects once a month. Ooh. And yeah, like we're about to flood. Yeah, we're about to flood.
It's different.
Yeah.
It's different in 2024. It's different.
Oh, yeah. Nah, bro. Like, again, we sat back.
Foot on the pedal, man.
Yeah, we sat back, bro. There's no more sitting back. We're done with that. You know what I mean? We sat back, motherfuckers ate. We was hungry. Now we take it over the fucking table.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how we looking at it. Not from a way where, you know, it's violent, whatever, but it's like, nah, move the fuck out the way. Y'all done had your run. We about to run this shit up now. So we're dropping every month. So when you start talking about going back to the original question of visuals is definitely going to come with that. Okay, you know what I mean? Definitely. So we're definitely going to have visuals more consistently because that's just a part of the game, right? Like all of this shit is like visual. Everything is visual. You got to have some kind of visual clips, sound clips, whatever. Like you got 100%. To have this shit. You know what I mean? So the visuals is going to be coming out. And like I said, a project once a month, you know, dear wrong projects. You're going to hear me. You're going to hear Azan. You're going to hear Frio. You're going to hear Black. You're going to hear Rod. You're going to hear different artists that you may not even have heard before that we're going to be putting on different projects. So it's going to be consistent work coming from Dead Wrong Records this year. Like we smoking shit. We starting it at the top of the year with Roz and Corleone. And then we probably going to have a project with me and Azan again. But me and him going to be trading raps on that, John. It's our group called MGM. And MGM, MGM's going to be the project that I'm going to be spitting on Nets, where you hearing like a lot of exclusive Shampz kind of shit on there. And me and him going to be trading bars again. And, you know, we're going to be dropping these EPs. You know, 5-track, 6-track EPs, where it's just enough music to get you over to the next month, but it's an impact. You know what I mean? It's an impact nonetheless. It's a project nonetheless. So yeah, man, we putting our fucking foot on their necks. Roz Corleone start this shit off, man. So we definitely running it up with songs, with visuals, freestyle videos are going to be dropping. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna be, you know, sending them Johns out, getting as many people involved in that, and then it's going to be perfect. Yeah, cypher ideas too. A dead wrong cypher idea as well.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, we're putting that together as we speak. We're actually trying to get something going for the Nets EP for that. So yeah, bro, we running it up. We ain't fucking playing.
How was your guys' listening party too? Like how was that? for the
that was
Rise and
dope.
Corleone. Yeah, how was that?
That was dope, bro. It was really dope. The people that came through showed love, enjoyed it, had some industry folks slide through, so that was dope for them to kind of preview the music and actually see what was going on our side. So it was really dope. It was a real positive experience, and it was my first joint I've ever done. I never had like a listening party or anything
Listening
like
party type.
that. Yeah, you know what I mean? And actually have a whole somebody that's real reputable in the hip hop community come through and host my joint. You know what I mean? Where he could have been anywhere in the world, but he was like, "Yo, I fuck with this project. I fuck with what you putting out. I'm gonna come through and give you an hour of my time." That was love. So shout out to Demi D for coming through and doing that. But yeah, man, it was mad dope, man. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, at the start of it, I was a bit nervous. And I'm a person that, is confident in all of my abilities and everything I do. But that night it was like, wow, like this is a different feeling. This is something different. You know what I mean? That I'm embarking on. And, once I got comfortable, I was like, okay, this is my project. This is me, bringing out, my material to the world. My confidence was restored. You know what I mean? And then we just kind of got on a virtual joint. The people were loving it. We was talking shit, telling jokes. The people had a good time. And like I said, all the people that's heard it since yesterday, man, all of the reviews have been rock solid. Everybody's like called the album of the year, project of the year. Like this is something that's different. You know what I mean? Like you guys said, it's a unique project and something you've never heard before. So the more and more this shit grows legs, man, it's going to take us to the top. You know what I mean? I believe that. And with this constant pressure that we're going to put on these motherfuckers this year, at the end of the year, Dead Wrong's going to be on that mainstream level. It only takes you a couple of months for real. And I believe with the music that we're putting together, with the sound that we have, I believe that it's only a matter of time before we really start dominating for real.
Yeah. And it's definitely, like I said, it definitely starts with that wave, like, and to have that collective too makes it all the better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm actually happy that you answered the question I was gonna ask about, when as soon as you said you were dropping albums or projects once a month, my next question literally was about to be like, anybody else that consists in that Dead Wrong Records, like, other artists and stuff like that. So as soon as you start naming everyone, I'm like, all right, thanks. I appreciate that. you answered it before I even got the question out. But yeah, that's going to be dope, bro. We're definitely, you already know we're going to be in tune for every single one of those projects.
Oh yeah.
And
that's
bumping
most
those,
definitely.
you know what I mean? And also it's going to be dope to get to know those other artists as well. You know what I mean? Part of Dead Wrong Records too. So that's gonna be fun to see. We're gonna have something else. Oh, what was it? Also,
yeah.
Okay, so besides the individual projects now, because now I'm like forming new questions. Besides like the individual projects that you're gonna be doing, is it gonna be in between like I want to say like Dead Wrong, compilation albums, with everyone kind of like mixed together, kind of like the one that you sent before. I believe that you guys had.
Yeah, Dawn of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah. It's definitely going to be similar like that.
Okay.
Where we'll actually have other artists coming in outside of the camp that's really dope. Trading bars with them, and we look at it as a great promotional tool because not only does it continue to build the brand of Dead Wrong, but it also will build that other artists brand as well because we're basically trading listeners. We're basically networking with one another, you know what I mean, to each other's supporters and fan bases. And I feel like that's something pivotal. You know what I mean? Like you really need to consistently do a lot of networking and really build up your base however you can. And I also think that is dope from my curator side of things, putting my CEO hat on and really being able to kind of cultivate a certain culture that allows you to hear other artists without it being some, oh, he can rap too, I'm going to try to hide him. Nah, bring this motherfucker out. If this brother or sister can rap, bring them out on the mainstream. Bring them out on the shit with you. There's no need for you to sit here and hate. You know what I mean? Or, be scared of something being talented too. hey, I'm a talented motherfucker. I'm confident in my own self and in my own skills. You should feel the same way. So I feel like we can be able to coexist. So that's going to be one of the main reasons why we're doing that, is to share, that success with other artists and really build for real. You know what I mean? Not talk about it, but be about it. So it's definitely going to be from that same ilk of Dawn of the Dead, where we putting different artists on shit, and then the other EPs is going to be strictly like Dead Wrong shit, and the different artists that we like bringing in to the forefront rather from Dead Wrong. Yeah.
Is there any other producers in that bunch, or is it going to be your brother holding it down?
Oh yeah. He's definitely going to be holding it down for sure. But we're definitely again bringing in new sounds. You know what I mean? Here at Dead Wrong Records, we want to bring in the most different, talented individuals that we can possibly find. You know what I mean? Where their sound is so dope and so unique. You're like, yo, I'm fucking with them. Like, this is something I've never heard. Like, that's our twist. That's like what we're building here. You know what I mean? Where it's like, yo, you're hearing unique voices and unique sounds. So definitely from the production perspective, we're definitely going to have producers that really have their own sound, that are really unique. And it's like, yo, like, when I put this shit on, it's another bounce too. Again, we're not going for no lullaby music, man. Ain't nobody going to fucking sleep over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not going to do that. Like, when you put this music on, it's going to be a cinematic experience from an audio perspective. That's how we approaching everything. So, hell yeah. As many producers, I don't care where you from. If you're dope, and you got your unique sound, fuck with us, man. Come through. Same thing with the rappers. You dope. You can spit. You can show versatility. Come fuck with us, man. We building a monster over here, man. It's time for us to take back the culture. We keep talking about how the culture is being misrepresented, but no one's doing anything about it. You know what I mean? Nobody's putting together a team or a community that's going to build this shit up the way it needs to be built up, and by our hands alone. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the goal, man. That's the mission statement for real.
That's a key point too. From our hands alone, like that's a fact, bro. And honestly, like I said, I see it happening too, especially with a project like this. But now hearing, you know what I mean, that you guys got, you're cooking up basically to take over this year, like. So that's gonna be dope, man. And every step of the way, like I said, we'll be sharing those projects, help promote, do our part, to help you guys out as well. Especially on the West Coast, try to get some of those listeners, So that Philly stuff too, So we're definitely gonna be doing all that. And also too, what's the meaning behind the album cover? Or made you decide to go with that?
That's the block we from.
Okay, dope. I mean, I figured, but
that's the block we from, and the reason why we wanted to use it is because the project is called Rise of Corleone, right? And we call our neighborhood Corleone. We from West Philly, 57th. You know what I mean? And that's our block. So we wanted to kind of show our neighborhood. Sometimes things don't connect with the album title and cover art. You know what I mean? It could be a record called Bitch Nigga, and it's a motherfucking lion running after a gazelle, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, this shit don't even connect for real. Like, what are we saying? What are we trying to imply here? You know what I mean? Like, the shit's got to be what's the concept? Right.
Where's the comparison to that?
Right. Where's the comparison? Right, bro. So we wanted to be, like, you see so much of that. So we wanted to be able to show the cover art and actually have it have meaning next to the actual fucking album. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just didn't want to say, okay, this is called, the motherfucker album. And, they showing me chasing a boot running down the street with a penguin. Like, that shit doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, that don't even make sense. But you see so much of it, so we wanted it to connect. You know what I'm saying? And it's the rise. You know what I mean? We're basically manifesting our rise from this place. You know what I mean? From the block to the floor seats to the condos to the beautiful women, the beautiful life, the jewelry. You know what I mean? Being able to actually create generational wealth within our families and others' families. You know what I mean? Like it's symbolism. You know what I mean? And we wanted to kind of just put that there where it's a deeper meaning. It's the rise of Corleone. Like, this is where we coming from. This is what we repping, but we're on to bigger and better things. This is where we started, and then we're going to show y'all where we're going to eventually end up. So it's real symbolic how we wanted to, you know what I mean, put it together for sure.
Man, I love that answer a lot. And also, too, like I was saying before, like with that, you know, being from Philly, like looking at, you know, listening to the album, then looking at the album cover, it's like, you know, you're like, okay, that's where that sound comes from right there. You know what I mean? So big representation, you know, if anything.
For sure. Put the city, put my neighborhood on all over the world. You know, 100%. Now, you know, people know where Corleone is. People know where Corleone comes from and what Corleone sound like, most importantly.
Yeah. Me and Darnell we're gonna visit Philly one day. We're gonna be walking down.
Know where the hood's at. We know where the block is.
We're gonna be like, man,
where's Philly, man? Isn't this Interstate 95, man?
It's gonna be a little like what the little landmarks is.
Historical
landmarks.
They're gonna have a statue of me standing out there with a hoagie in one hand and a cheesesteak in the other jaw.
And chasing
let me get it the Aki way, man.
And chasing that boot with the penguin.
Y'all crazy. He's let me get the Aki way. I'm tight.
Let me get the Aki way, dog. Like,
you out of pocket.
That's not one. I forgot one. That's hilarious. Man.
The Aki way, man. Let me get the Huggy with the Huggy bread. Everything.
This guy, man. No, but yeah, this has been dope, bro. And now that we know you dropping the album every month, sure, we're definitely gonna have you on a lot this year.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? That means Caleb got more opportunities, you know what I mean, to hop on.
Man, listen, man. Tell him holler at me, man. We waiting to see this brother, man. What's going on? What's happening, man?
That's what I'm wondering.
What's up, man? This is man.
Yeah, right. But yeah, shout out to everyone that's gonna be tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe.
Sure.
Also, listen to that track in the beginning. No Reason /Flexing. The link is going to be in the description. Rise of Corleone is out now on all streaming platforms.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, the link's going to be in the description. You don't got to stray far at all. You know what I mean? Just click. We do the hard work for you. You don't got to type nothing. You don't got to do all you got to do is just click right on your little phone. You know what I mean? So just do that. Once again, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We're going to be playing King Shampz Like That music video. Also, we'll have that link in the description. So click on the original link so you can go over there, leave a comment. You know what I mean? Let King Shampz know how you're feeling about the music, about the track, about the album, all that good stuff. And then subscribe to his page as well, too. You know what I mean? There's definitely going to be more. I think it's Dead Wrong Entertainment. So there's going to be more dropping on that page. And I'm just ready to hear that cipher. I'm not even going to lie, man.
We putting it together, bro. You know what I mean? We putting it together, you know. Again, you know, and before we preview the Like That video, I just want to go in here and say for, you know, the listeners and the fans of the show and fans of me, you know, I want everybody to know that when you're putting something together, be patient with yourself, be disciplined with yourself, and follow your race. Don't worry about any outside forces that may make you feel small or make you feel insignificant in a moment. Don't worry about any of those things. Continue to stay focused, continue to stay disciplined, and continue to craft your original thing, whatever that may be. And I guarantee you follow those steps, you're going to be successful. You're going to be where you want to be. Put that fucking work in, put that fucking pain in, and that's what you hear in the Rise of Corleone. You know what I mean? We sacrificed a lot. We put in a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of effort to go on ahead and create this masterpiece that y'all are hearing and that we're presenting. So I want everybody to know that. Like, literally stay focused on your race. Rest in peace to Nipsey. The shit is a marathon. It is. Mm-hmm. Run your own race and get where you need to get. I just wanted to go on ahead and say that was just on my spirit to go on ahead and say. You know what I'm saying?
Did we just get a did we just get a Shampz word of the day on the podcast, bro?
Probably.
Did we just get that?
Because that's just me. Because bro, that's just me all day. Yeah. Only here.
Is that an exclusive?
Yeah, for sure.
Run your own. Nah, man. Honestly, that's even for us, bro. That's good for us to hear. You know what I mean? And to live by right there. You know, run your own race. It's like it's facts, bro. Like, so definitely appreciate that. That's something, you know, everyone's gonna take with them. You know, who's hearing this. You know what I mean? So don't matter what you're doing. If you're an artist, you know what I mean, a janitor, whatever the hell you're doing, it's like, bro, your time will come. Like, just just stay consistent, keep grinding, keep doing your thing. You know what I mean? And all that stuff will all end up adding up. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You try to rush for it and rub people the wrong way and do all these things. You only, you know what I mean? Messing it up really for yourself, if anything. Mm-hmm. So gonna make it difficult. But yeah, man, I'm tired as hell right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah,
I think we all ready to sleep right now. I know this man up right now, but nah, man. But, yeah, Darnell, you got anything else to add before we play this music video?
I mean,
like he tired as hell too. Look at him.
Hey, look, man. I'm gonna just keep bumping that Rise of Corleone. You know what I'm saying? And
that's it.
Just keep bumping that. I'm gonna keep rocking that. That's gym work, you know. That's gym status. I'm definitely gonna be bumping that. But
are you about to be in the gym?
No. I'm ready for. They said they got more music in the deck, man. I'm ready for it too. But I'm gonna keep writing this until.
Fact, man. We got keep writing this until the next one. You know what I mean? So
the next one.
It's gonna be like a storybook. You know what I mean? We're gonna look back in January, just keep flipping the pages. You know what I mean? Each month.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And man, once again, bro, appreciate you as always hopping on. Alumni, you know what I mean, for Pure Art Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Always welcome anytime. Like you said, family. So definitely appreciate you for even hopping on. Like I said, super last minute, bro. This was like literally, I think what we hit you up yesterday for it. So
yeah,
definitely appreciate you, man. And especially with your whole, run that you're gonna be doing this year. We're definitely gonna be looking forward to that. Shout out to Azan, to your brother, man. Definitely want to get him on here as well. And shit, even other guys too. You mean part of the crew as well, part of the collective. It'd be dope to kind of have like a round table type thing, you know what I mean? Get you guys on as well. Obviously, we can't however much boxes we can fit on this thing, but
a lot of boxes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll see.
Limited amount of boxes, but you know what I mean? But just in general, like, you know what I mean? We're here to support you as best as we can as well, and do our part too to help you out.
Y'all always have, man. You know what I mean? Being able to basically, like I always say, be able to get that cosign from you guys on Twitter, because you guys have a really good fan base on there, a lot of supporters, a lot of traction. And I've gotten a lot of people to fuck with the project, just being like, yo, my guys over here, they vouch for me. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, well, I follow their page. They always dropping dope shit. Let me go on ahead and give them a listen. And then, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all. Yeah, so when y'all hit me up, it's like, hey, you know what I mean? Y'all look out for me. I gotta look out for y'all, man. That's how family work.
Definitely, bro. Appreciate you, man. Once again, and yeah, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and definitely Rise of Corleone is out now. Click that link in the description. We're gonna be ending it. Let me get that up real quick, man. Gotta make sure that's up first. Like that music video by King Shampz, one of the tracks off the project Rise of Corleone. And man, we about to sign off. So I hope everyone has a good rest of your night. Darneezy will be back, I believe Monday, with a new episode 65, I want to say. Episode 65 or 66. I don't even know what episode we're on. I think it's 65 is next, but it is what it is. Go check out our last video. We did a hip-hop trivia. Besides we did a couple reactions here and there, but we also did a hip-hop trivia. Definitely a fun episode, man. And a big twist in that one too, man. We had our reigning champion Flub lose his title, you know what I mean? So that's definitely a big one. He held that title for damn near for I don't know how long, bro. This man, This man was reigning for at least a couple years.
Yeah.
So he does not lose, man. So he finally lost his title, man. So definitely go check out that episode. And yeah, that should be a wrap, man. We'll have Caleb back on Monday as well, too. So
right.
Yeah. So appreciate you, bro. Have a good rest of your night, man.
Sure.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Corleone shit, get that dough, pimp them hoes, young nigga move that blow. Get that dough, pimp them hoes, young nigga move that dough. Get that dough, pimp them hoes, young nigga move that blow. Get that dough, pimp them hoes, young nigga move that dough. Young nigga move that dough. Break down looking like so. Try to fill the quarter baking soda with the water and feeds to the order that's cold. I ain't never been no joke. Bad bitch, put her on a roll. Got the rifle with the scope, kids a nigga want smoke right now. I'ma get it with my lows. We gon' tuck it out, no doubt. Heard a nigga getting money down south. I was on my crazy way out of Bull City, getting hoes at the wild full house. Paper and large amounts. Now I don't do it for the cloud. I'm a West Philly pimp, like a hoe in a simp. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Can't talk with a gun in your mouth. Too many homies make a nigga lose count. Very red close, like I rolls off the bounce. Like I'm talking every take a look at my account. Nigga, that's facts, no brag. Oh yes, I'm in my bag. I got Ferraris, no jags. We getting all this cash. Fast is the only life we know. Fucking all the hoes got lots of dough. Everywhere we go, shut down the stove. Kick a bitch out, I got the go. Feds on me, can't stop the flow. Getting that green, I love to grow. Fuck you think a nigga been slanging fofo. Get me a coupe and raise the dose.
Blow dope, the money like that. Just like that's what goes to the pussy like that. Just that money flows to the people like that. Just like that's what goes to the game like that. Got clothes, the money like that. Just like that's what goes to the people like that. Just that money flows to the people like that. Just like that's what goes to my niggas like that.
Y'all nigga, yeah, I'm moving up all the blow. Y'all niggas still hugging the corners though. One stab and a nigga hit your hoe. Cocaine made this impossible. Stay strapped, y'all keep the calico. Oh no, I don't want no scary hoe. I need a damn ass bitch from my ass to a tit. Yeah, pimp don't bitch. It's the glamour and the glitz and I all blue whip. Yeah, like my whole stick, make them come but the clip. Make the fast sick, I've been blessed for the gift. Every y'all clips, yeah, I'm gunning for a rip. Whatever the reason, whenever the season. When the spring, summer, fall, or outball. I'm over the deep end, don't leave you breathing. Guarantee that nigga will fall, I shot call. I'm going in, I ain't never let it up. A nigga from the hood, young nigga level up. He got one brick shit, nigga double up. All this money, I can never get enough. Spitting like Chris, I be yakking like I'm Puff. All the difference is I ain't really get the cuss. But bring it on my mind, I don't really give a fuck. Play with me, homie, got my hollows nigga stuck.
Blow dope, the money like that. Just like that's what goes to the pussy like that. Just that money flows to the people like that. Just like that's what goes to the game like that. Got clothes, the money like that. Just like that's what goes to the people like that. Just that money flows to the people like that. Just like that's what goes to my niggas like that.
Corleone shit, get that dough, pimp them hoes. Y'all nigga move that blow. Get that dough, pimp them hoes. Y'all nigga move that dough. Get that dough, pimp them hoes. Y'all nigga move that blow. Get that dough, pimp them hoes. Y'all nigga move that blow.